all today. How are you getting on? I can see people are starting to join, so let me open the comments so that I can see who's here. And thank you. Good morning, Jenny. And thank you for allowing me to be a little bit indulgent last week. I wasn't in the best of places. And fortunately, Carrie Fox came to my rescue and talked to me during the session, but also we had a conversation afterwards about biorhythms and about human design. And I had a really great conversation with her. But when it comes to biorhythms, I would love her to do a little session for us in Introverts Corner group, actually, because I found it so interesting and it was so relevant for me. So I'd love her to just share a little bit about that. And as ever, for any of you who have gifts that we're not sure, we're not aware of yet, but that might help introverts, then feel free to drop in the comments what you might want to come on and share or talk about. So whether you're live and want to do it today or hashtag replay, then do drop something in the comments, because the work that Carrie did with me really, really helped. And I'm so looking forward to her doing some other stuff with us around, as I say, around biorhythms and human design. So this week's a bit of a full-on week. I delivered training yesterday morning. I'm delivering training. I delivered training this morning, and I'm delivering training this afternoon. And I'm delivering training tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon and Thursday morning and Thursday afternoon. So it's a busy week. And then I'm having a haircut on Friday, amongst other things. So it's quite it's a busy week, and also busy because I'm building up ready to get some more messaging out around introvert emerging, and really quite excited about that. But what else have I got going on? I've got, yeah, you're right, Jen, a weekend of rest is needed. Last weekend wasn't particularly restful. I had to take my hubby for a little minor procedure to have a small cancer removed from his back on Saturday morning. And he was okay Saturday, but I think the shock set in on Sunday. And of course, he's not allowed to get it wet. He's not allowed to do anything for 3 or 4 days. And worst of all, he's not allowed to play golf for 6 weeks. That's going to be the toughest. So I will need some rest and relaxation. In fact, I'm seeing my lovely friend Maria on Saturday at some stage after yoga. So I do plan to have quite a restful weekend, Jen. So thanks for nudging me in that direction. What else is going on? I've been asked to write 2 articles, which I am finding really quite exciting. The first one is speaking your mind as an introvert in the workplace. Nice, hey? So again, if you've got any ideas about what would help you speak your mind, or what has helped you speak your mind, then feel free to drop them in. And I will always say, introverts in my community have said, and if you're happy to be named, I'll name you, but if not, I'll keep it anonymous. So that's the first one, which I'm really excited about. And the second one is interesting. It's how to market your startup as an introvert, and why we make great leaders, and why networking isn't such an awful thing for us. So again, I think that's a really interesting article to be writing too. So with everything else that's going on, with all the training that I'm delivering, with the articles I'm writing, with the stuff I'm getting ready to for the launch of Introvert Emerging, the new version of, this is really quite exciting stuff. So I am sleeping better, and I think that's as a result of the work that I did with Carrie, certainly, but also because I know networking. Jen has just said, let me put this up. Networking, ha ha ha. I know. I was talking with someone on on my podcast, actually, the episode that's coming out this Thursday. I was talking to John Baker, who works with introverts in business, and we talked about networking. And I said about how I have specific goals if I have to go networking. And once I've met my goals, I'm out of there. I said it's called networking, not net. Sorry, I've had a banana and I'm burping now. It's called networking, not net lurking. And so that, I have specific goals, and I'm quite happy networking virtually because then I really can disappear. Oh, good morning, Carrie. Your ears must have been burning. I've been talking about you and the wonderful work you did with me around biorhythms and human design. So your ears must have been burning. And 7 a.m. bright moon in the sky. Yes, it's not long past full moon, is it? And I wondered if that was a part of what was going on. Plus, on Friday, I came down with a rotten cold. So I don't know if that was starting to creep up on me. So I overdosed on vitamin C. I overdosed on immune intensive, overdosed on all sorts of things, but nothing bad, of course. And I seem to have knocked it on the head, which is really good. So, and probably not much else to say today, because I had a lovely lurkish week last week because I deliberately hadn't got any client engagements in. And I'm paying for it this week because I'm delivering so many training sessions. Yesterday, we were looking at managing projects. This morning, Carrie's saying, talk to me about overdosing with vitamin C. Yeah, absolutely. This morning, I was delivering a course, the first part of the course on coaching and mentoring. This afternoon, I'm delivering the first part of a course on positive impact in teams, and then doing the second half of both of those tomorrow. And then Thursday, I'm delivering 2 different sessions around managing projects. So it's been a big old week this week. So lots of lurking last week, not much space for lurking this week because I'm so jammed. And it's a bit like that next week. And then I've deliberately taken some time out after that. So I have got much better at building in weeks where I'm not going to be doing anything client facing. In fact, I've gone through my whole calendar for 2022 and I've booked out regular weeks of keep free and the occasional 2 weeks of keep free. So because I'm already getting quite a lot of bookings into 2022, I thought unless I put those in now, I know what's going to happen. All of a sudden, there won't be space for me to take a week or 2 out. So if you haven't done that yet, and it's relevant to do that, either if you run your own business or if you need to plan some breaks, get in early in that calendar and get them booked out so that we know we've got time to decompress, know we've got time to recharge. So thank you for joining me today. I'm going to pop this up because this is interesting. I suspect this might be Paul because this is the sort of thing he'd pick up. Interesting the language you use about a full week. I'm paying for it and crammed as opposed to reaping the rewards and inflow as examples. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Because to be honest, I'm not sure my head is there just yet. I'm not sure I can. Yeah, I thought it might be you, Paul. I'm not sure I'm ready for that reframe yet because it does feel a little bit like I'm paying the price, but I've got to tell you, I'm on fire. So the first 2 sessions I've delivered this week have gone extraordinarily up. So I don't think it will be long, Paul, before I'm back to reaping the rewards and being in flow. In fact, I'm in flow. I can own being in flow right now. And hopefully not too much longer before I can claim that actually what I'm doing is reaping the rewards. Anyway, I need to clear down because I've got some another call to make before I start training again at 1:30. So thank you for joining me. And I thought you would appreciate that, Paul. He's just said excellent. So if you are watching this on replay, #replay, remember what I said about those articles I'm writing. And, if you need to, how to speak your mind as an introvert, if you've got any tips or things that work for you, I've already got the basis of the article, but I'm more than happy to include your ideas if you'd like me to. Anyway, have a brilliant rest of your week, and I look forward to seeing you next Tuesday. Bye all.